Good morning. Hello, everyone. There's Winston. My music was a little bit too loud. Hello. How are we doing? Let's see. 40 was the first one in. What do you know? No questions asked, right? Hi, Noir. How are you doing? And there's a Millis. Hello there. How are you doing? Hi, Milk. Hi, Magpie. Yes, Susan. Susan was part of stream today. She doesn't usually show up on Sundays, but I needed to brush my teeth. I don't know why, but I feel awkward if I don't brush my teeth before stream. Even if I've already brushed my teeth in the morning. I don't know. I'm weird. I'm sorry. How has your weekend been so far? Hello, Barry. There's this lady in the middle of our tennis court, like straight in the middle of it, and she just stays there. Have you tried waving? Just waving? Is she okay? Hello? Are you okay? Her name is Annette. Well then, that's a great emote. I don't know what to do. I've never been in this situation. So I'm sorry, I can't really help. But try waving. Yeah, like that. Hallo Rotterdammertje. Hoe gaat het met jou? Annette? Oh God, I'm sorry. I am not awake yet. I slept in. I got home really late last night, and I needed to sleep in, and then I extended my alarm, and then I snoozed a few times. So really, I haven't really been awake, and I can't drink coffee. I had 1 cup of coffee. Normally, I drink like 2 liters a day, but I'm on painkillers, my normal meds, and on the meds for my kidney infection. So I'm a bit wobbly, a bit wobbly, as well. So yeah, if I'm a bit odd today, I mean I'm always odd, but if I'm even more odd today, I'm sorry. But I am feeling a lot better. By Friday, it was still a little bit. I still had a lot of pain when I was breathing in too deeply, but by Saturday it was all but gone. And I went to the art dance for the day. The wide-eyed stare while saying 2 liters of coffee. So, I love coffee so much, but I had 1 cup and I'm literally shaking. I feel like my entire body is vibrating, so I'm not drinking any more coffee today. I don't think it's a good idea. Hi JK, how are you doing? You have a submission. I've already read that, Barry. I'm sorry. So we can talk about it because I've already read it. But yeah, if you want to put a submission in, you can do that with channel points. Oh, sorry, I have a very dry mouth because of the painkillers. It's very annoying. I am feeling a lot better already. Like I said, I went to their dens because I have a friend who has been going there since he was a kid, and he knew where to find a lot of snow. And if there's one thing that makes me very happy, it's a lot of snow. So I'm also a bit tired from that because it was a bit. It's when I get excited, I'm like a toddler, and then I kind of crash. Hi Garfield. Good afternoon. Wait. Does Barry write as well, or am I glitching? Because I am glitching today. I promise. That would be great. More writers. We haven't seen Einar yet, but Einar is a writer too, and really active. I read a book yesterday, Spectacular, by Stephanie Garber. Stephanie Garber, I know that name. Is she from the Once Upon a Broken Heart series, Noir? Was it good? So that you read it as it's an amazing book? What? Oh, yes, I did, Barry. I loved it. That's one of my favorite books out there. The humor is just so layered, and the ending is genius. And honestly, most endings are meh. because you want certain things for the characters if you're invested, right? If you read a book and you're really into it, and to me at least, the endings are a bit meh. But Hitchhiker's Guide, chef's kiss. That is writing as well, Barry. That so counts. You don't write books or stories, but or you don't write a book, but you do write stories with the D&D adventures, right? You could say you're a writer. That totally counts. Hello, Frodo Finger. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the follow. We just got a good bit of snow here, and I was the only one I know as happy as I was. That sucks, doesn't it, Millis? I get so happy with snow. Everyone is always grumpy, but that's usually related to having to travel by car, mostly. People who drive are most angry about snow, I feel like. Which, I mean, is valid. I don't drive. I don't have a driver's license, so I wouldn't know. But I'm pretty sure I wouldn't go out on the road if it had snowed. So I get it. But at the same time, you can't blame the snow. Thank you for the follow, Barry. Welcome, welcome. I thought it was going to be a cute magical holiday themed book. It was till about 100 pages in. Oh no, Guar, should I read it? I think did I? No, I don't think I left those open. Or did I? Here. Stephanie Carver. Oh! Yeah, she's from... So I read Caraval and the Once Upon a Broken Heart series last year, but I need to reread Caraval because I don't remember anything. I really don't. And I should probably just reread everything by her. Do you recommend the other book? Hi. How are you doing, Frodo? Right, JK? That counts. You're right. You use your own imagination and your own genius to make adventures out of thin air. That's writing. That counts. You're a writer. Oh no, Magpie, what do you write? Do I want to know? Thank you so much, Barry. Welcome. And fellow Dutchie, that deserves a follow. Yeah, here we go. I don't get a lot of Dutch people in chat, so you're very welcome. I think so weird. Like, not a lot of Dutch people. I don't know. I was expecting more Dutch people, I guess, but we don't. So we're rare in our own chat. I feel like I'm missing comments though because I am like on painkillers. I'm not really. I feel like I missed something. Where did it go? I can't find it. A book after Caraval series with the same character. The same character? So I do remember that. I read Caraval and I loved the first one I remember. And I loved it. But then they changed POVs in the second and the third book and I didn't like that. I don't like that. I don't like multiple POVs in general. So that's oh oops, that's my antique chocolate pot. Don't mind that. So I'm reading the second book for our book club right now. I'm putting effort in. I'm actually using tabs now. Can you imagine? I'm on page 120, I think. But it has like, I don't know, 7 POVs. And it just takes me a long time to get into that. Usually by the time I'm used to the amount of POVs, the book is over. So I would rather have no new characters. I love these ones. Can we please continue with them? Hi Benu, hi Dean, how are you doing? Thank you so much for the follows. Welcome, Barry. Yes, Discord. Did you find it? Did someone send the link? Should I do it? Just in case. You're an aspiring writer too? What is happening? Writers unite! Hey Frodo, that's so good. I love that. And if you don't write, don't worry. We're just excited. You don't have to do anything in this stream. Remember, no pressure. But it's exciting to meet new writers and readers. And it took such a turn, as in a softened young adult version of 50 Shades without the smut. Like our main character gets her mouth, eyes, and hands tied up, and the male character to kiss and touch her and use his power over her. Yeah, exactly right. I wasn't in a good state of mind. I had just lost my first cat, Bo. So yeah, I need to reread them still, because I was also just probably very harsh, and I don't remember enough of them to actually have an opinion on them. I feel like there's a very interesting bird in front of my window. I don't know what it's doing. It's distracting me. That's what it's doing. Hi, Billy Dot. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Academic things. It's very serious. Oh, and gay Hannibal fanfic. You're a gay. Oh my God, Magpie. Can I read? Can I read? I love that. That fandom is so wild. The Hannibal fandom. I kind of want to start wearing flower crowns this year again, because I feel like I'm gonna watch Hannibal really soon, and that always makes me want to wear flower crowns. No, no, JK, I didn't. I just didn't in case, because I wasn't caught up on chat yet, but I think I am now. So don't no worries, JK. Okay, I'll read it. Okay, hold on. Oh, I see it. Caravel 3.5 saved. Let me see if it's on my favorite website to buy books. Oh, thank you, JK. It's okay. I mean, it's not. I miss her a lot, a lot. She was my first cat. I grew up with dogs, so hold on. So it was a very interesting experience. We learned a lot from each other, and she had one functioning kidney, and she ultimately died of kidney failure. So it's better, but that doesn't make it less heartbreaking. I'll always miss her. She was my girl. She wasn't my cat necessarily. She was my girl. But I feel like a lot of people have that with their first pet. I read a lot of articles on Morning after that, because I was really going through it last year. June was, and July, I don't like summer. I hate summer. So that was just, it wasn't working. So I read a lot of articles about people, especially people with trauma. I have CPTSD, and their first pets, and the bond they have with them, and why it was, because it felt so out of control. Like, it's not a human, even though that shouldn't matter. But I felt like it was a bit extreme, but now I get it. If you want to know more about it, you should Google something along the lines of losing your first pet and trauma, something like that. This is, I cut my hair, and I shouldn't have done that, because it's still very moist outside, so it's curly, and then I look like a sheep. It's not my favorite look. No, it's okay, JK. It's important to talk about her, and I'm getting better at it. If I didn't want to talk about her, I would have cut it off. And maybe you hear that I do still get a little bit emotional, but that's okay. I probably won't ever stop missing her, because she was important and she was family to me. So naturally, I'm gonna miss her and remember her, and I'm gonna get a bit choked up whenever I mention her. I dropped my thing in the self promo as well. Yes, Barry, please do, because that channel isn't used enough. People, if you're on our Discord and you make something, do something, anything that you want to share, that you do yourself, please share it. That's what the channel is for. You guys are sweet. Thank you. Oh, Noir! Also, trauma and PTSD person here. Yes. You really found your corner here, didn't you? Thank you, Frodo. So yeah, that's also why I'm not always very good at being social. I'm doing my best, though. This is kind of my therapy. I decided to do this instead of therapy, because it didn't work for me. This is Bo. I don't know if you can see her well, but and it's a very odd picture because when I just lost her, I realized I needed a comic relief picture of her, and this is one of my favorites because she has the little flap. It's so cute. So this way I can see her but not cry instantly. And I see her every time I go into my fridge. And she's on stream. So yeah, that's her. Um, wait. Hi, horse. You miss your cat from 20 years ago? Yeah, see, no, that's okay. That's totally okay. That means you have a heart. It means you care. And it means that it was a family member, an important part of your life. And I truly believe that I will still miss her and all my pets, truly, uh, until the day I die. And that's okay. It's okay to be a little bit hurt. It means you're alive. Your pet passed away in December 21, still not over it? Nah, it's gonna take time. And pets are important. I mean, for some people, not everyone feels the same way, and that's okay too. Not everyone has to have an affinity for pets, but when you do, it's heartbreaking. So it's okay to feel that, and it's important to talk about it, I feel like. But yeah. Hi, Rayleigh Hart. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Uh, oh no, JK. Was it an important message? Hi, Black. How are you doing? If I may, you're being social. I came in here before. Mm. And I have to say you're... Oh no, I'm not sure I want to read this aloud. I have to say you're among one of the most friendly and welcoming streamers on Twitch. You don't have layers of fake enthusiasm and fancy stuff. No, I don't. I'm streaming from my phone. It's just me and my books, my huge mountain of books. It's sincere, it's real, it's you. Thank you so much, Barry. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm just trying. um, but I do in real life. I am sometimes painfully awkward, and this is practice a little bit, right? What? She's stylic? Hello. How old do you think I am? But yeah, it's simple, but very. Maybe you haven't seen the chaos yet, because we do sometimes there's chaos, and I try, but it just happens. It finds me. I have no control, but we do our best together over here. And I'm very glad you joined us today. Okay, it's leaving. Oh no! And now there's a dog. Is it the elderly dog again? So this neighbor of mine works on his garden, and he leaves his elderly dog, oh gosh, without a leash, without a collar, just walk around the park. You can't do that. He's gonna get lost. He's so old. Oh, poor doggy. And there's ice on the pond. Oh, I'll keep my eye on it. It's going to the pond. All right, this is going great. Magpie, you have to come here because I've got one here that needs rescuing. Where is he going? You really do? How are you actually gonna do it? I don't know if you're also into movies, but Inside Out 2 broke me. I am into movies. I just have a lot of trouble sitting down for them because I need to do something with my hands. So I am going to start a knitting project so I can watch the first book club movie, Ready Player One, which I already have. I just have to turn it on and watch it. But it's been a struggle. So I'm going to knit a scarf and watch it at the same time. I loved one. Should I watch two as well? Then the scene came, the first 30 minutes of the remaining runtime, things got hard. Oh no! The panic attack scene, this focused so hard and do so much breathing exercises to having a real panic. Are there trigger warnings? Because that sounds very intense, Dwyer. And I feel like you should have been warned, maybe? If you've been better prepared, it could have been less intense, maybe? She's sporadically on Discord due to being on a hiatus from social media. Oh, I'm sorry, JK. Did you respond? And there we have Ellie. How are you doing today? How was your weekend? Being painfully awkward is fun. I'm learning to make it fun. I mean, I can laugh. Oh, he's here now. Good. I can laugh at myself, luckily. But it's just mortifying in the moment sometimes. and I volunteer at a store, so I do get a lot of practice with strangers as well. But sometimes, sometimes it's just a complete mess. But it happens. It's just part of life. Hi, Cassette. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the follow. It's okay, Garfield. Here, you go. You go. I just don't know what to do with your name. Well, yeah, just black, I guess. Yeah, it was walking. It's walking back now. Last time it was walking towards the road, and I had to intervene, and he had no idea that it was out of his garden as well. So it's a bit irresponsible. But luckily, I'm sitting here, so I can keep an eye on him. I'm 33, Black. I'm 33. I think it's because old people say things like that. Like what? Shy? Is shy good? Um, I don't get offended about the age question. I'm just interested because the answers vary wildly. But I would say, in general, don't ask a woman her age. Just in case. Just don't do it. Why do you need to know in the first place? And also, it may be a painful subject for whatever reason. Doesn't matter what the reason is. So in general, I don't advise asking someone's age, especially women. Hey, Einar. Oh no. Hope you're well though. Aw. Are you taking care of yourself? I love walking around with a blanket just wrapped around me the whole day when I feel bad. It just makes you feel comforted. It's 24/7. So that's what I've been doing this week while dealing with the infection. Um, so are you doing that? What are you doing today, Einar? Do you has gray hair? I has lots of gray hair. Actually, I can't really. I forgot to turn on my other light. So if the lighting sucks today, I'm sorry. Goedendag, Worky. A lot better. What about you? Hello, Morex, Noche Volta, and Mortimer McFly. Oh, and Licious Bad Dragon. I'm going to stop there because I'm not sure what they're... Oh, Toy. Hello. Thank you so much for the follows. How are you doing? I hate that I cut my hair. I regret so many things. They didn't show the warning in the theater, and I didn't look at Inside Out 2 online because I didn't want spoilers. I feel like they should put in some kind of trigger warning. Hi, Wall. Wall? Or Wally? Thank you so much for the follow. Hello. You're not Barry. I'm the oldest. I'm Grandma. There's lore behind that, but I'm Grandma, all right? I'm Grandma. The short version of it is that I aim to look like a grandma so I can introduce myself as grandma to anyone I meet. That's my goal in life. I'm not there yet, but I'm starting to get gray, so it's going. But there's a story behind that. Young what? Forever young? I'm not sure I would want that. Being young was wild, wasn't it? No, I don't black. I'm just turning gray. Actually, I have been for years. Thank you, Shy. Yeah, that's why black. And I don't, but I don't mind even if my hair wasn't going gray. I really don't mind because I truly want to be grandma. I cannot stress enough how badly I want to be able to introduce myself as grandma and be taken seriously because I wouldn't be taken seriously right now. No one would. Grandma, what are you talking about? So, yeah, uh, beautiful for my age. Thank you, Shy. It's okay, Magpie. It's so this is why probably why you shouldn't ask a lady her age because there's a tendency to word that compliment like that, Shy, for your age. You should cut that last part off and then it's okay again. But if you ask someone's age and then compliment them like that, oh, so you look really good for your age. That's not really a compliment. It doesn't feel like a compliment, at least. So, there you go. If you don't, if your intention is to have a good connection with a woman, here are some tips. If you intend to not have a good relationship with a said woman, then by all means do these things. They'll probably be very effective. Hi, Jackmon Savage and Sparky. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the follows. Yeah, I agree, Horse. Just stop age shaming, and also how people decide to age, whether they want to do something about it or not. Let's just be nice to each other. Can we do that? It's hard, I know, because some people are just hard to be nice to, but you can still do it. Millis is 21 and has some pretty prominent gray hairs as well. It can happen at any age. I got a few gray hairs when I was like 19 or 20 at first, and then it went away again, which was really weird, and then it came back when I was 27. And luckily it stayed, because I would have been very sad if it left again. Gray hair people unite. Borken? What? What is that? Is that something I shouldn't know about? Hi, Mortimer. Pleased to meet you too. Thank you. You know, you look great as well. Have you seen yourself? You look amazing. Noche is chilling and doing stuff. Good. How was your weekend? That's so young, Ellie. Honestly, age doesn't really say anything. As a kid, I would look at adults, and sometimes, even as a kid, I would be like, yeah, but your age doesn't really tell me anything about how you're going to be behaving. Yeah, Black, that's why. Granny told me her best friend of 35 years died. She met him when she was 60. So there's hope, Horse. There's hope. We can still make friends when we're older. Not old, older. Because it gets hard, doesn't it, when you get older? Oh, chat. I think I need to reload chat because it's really jumping around and I'm missing messages. I think gray hair is gonna look very cool. Yours happen to look pretty cool. I mean, I got lucky. But if I dyed it, I would just dye it gray. But I feel like that's cheating. That's not really grandma vibes. So I'll just have to be patient. Exactly, Borky. Granny Sherry. That's me. How long have I been writing? Well, Frodo, I honestly, I have been writing since I could, but not intentionally. But ever since I learned how to read and write, I've been writing. So since I was 4, I guess, or oh no, it's like 6, not 4. Your grandpa? There's no grandpa. No. No, I won't share this. I am grandma. I know. Hello, Yorkshire. How are you doing? How was your weekend? What do I do? I don't have free time. Who asked that? I don't have free time, Shai. But when I do, I read. This is what I read last year. The physical books, at least. I did also listen to a lot of books. So this is not actually everything. Well, one cat, Allie, just Winston. Reading and chasing Winston, because Winston can be a bully. Enjoy your alert, JK. Broken! Borky! Age really is just a number. I grew up in a bit of an interesting situation because my caregivers were not really great. So I got to see at a very early age that adults don't really know what they're doing. Not all of them, at least. So it's not. It's just a number. It doesn't matter. Mine is going great, Noche. Actually, I'm feeling a lot better, and well, I'm a bit shaky because of the medication I'm taking, but I'm not in pain anymore like I was last week. So compared to that, I'm doing great. 41 loves pink unicorns and watches cartoons. there's absolutely nothing wrong with that because I second that. You did 2 poetic events in the last 3 weeks. Wait, really? How did it go, Mar? I'm gonna refresh. Hold on. I might lose some messages, but I need to refresh because Twitch is twitching. It's not reloading? Oh my gosh. I thought it died. No. Okay. Well, in that case, I know it's okay. Dealing with kindness is a strong point, Millis. It is. It's the best way. Also, when people are angry at you, being kind is making them even more angry most of the time. So really, it's in your benefit to stay kind, especially if you want to piss off people. JK is working on the outline for her bakery rivals lovers book manuscript. Project Sugar and Spice, planning to self-publish the book this year. I'm so excited about that, JK. And I think I'm gonna pick up a copy as well because it sounds very interesting. And what I've read of your work so far is very unique, and I love it. I love your voice. I'm so happy you found your way here. You started writing at a very age too, early age. I feel like a lot of writers just started writing naturally at a very young age. I know, just because I don't know. I just had to write. Hello, Commander Moose. Ars. Are you really a Moose Ars? All right. I'm going to call you Commander. Is that okay? Welcome. Thank you for the follow. I borked it. What? Stop. Are you, don't tease me. I'm still sad. Have I read Dean Koontz' Odd Thomas? Is that Odd Thomas? Is that the title? This is my first Koontz, actually. So I really didn't know what to expect. And I'm really not sure how I feel about it yet. I liked Ready Player One. I didn't do the tabs yet because I was lazy. I should have done that, but I didn't. Didn't underline a lot either. But I think we'll be fine. I'm going to watch the movie as well, so it's going to be fine. I still have some time to go back and maybe pick out some things that I want to talk about. But you're supposed to bring up some talking points as well. Is anyone who joined the book club this month reading Watchers? Or has anyone read Watchers? Because something happens in the beginning of this and I'm very confused about it. And I really want to ask someone else if it's me. Did I miss something? Did I dissociate somewhere after that and just not... Something isn't right here. Okay, JK, good luck. This is your kindness. Well, right back at ya, Borky. You're book smart, I guess. Good for you. You guys seem learned individuals with ambition. I hope you realize your goals. Same to you, Mortimer. It's never too late to just go for it. You know that, right? I wouldn't call myself smart, though, because I don't know a lot. I just know a little bit about a lot, which is different and not very helpful, to be completely honest. It doesn't really do anything. Hello, Fake Day Lopez. Okay. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? You were born a crier? Same, Magpie. I cry so fast. So about good things, about bad things, and everything in between. It's about a guy who sees ghosts. Odd Thomas, right? Oh, it's a series. Forever Odd and... Oh. He's odd Thomas to be precise. Genius, fry cook at the Pico Mundo Grill, boyfriend to the gorgeous Stormy Llewellyn, and possibly the only person with a chance of stopping one of the worst crimes in the bloody history of murder. All right, I love that. Something evil has come to the desert town that odd and stormy call home. It comes in the form of a mysterious man with a macabre appetite, a filing cabinet full of information on the world's worst killers, and strange hyena-like shadows following him wherever he goes. I want to be friends with this guy. He sounds interesting. Odd is worried. He knows things, sees things about the living, the dead, and the soon-to-be dead. Things that he has to act on. Now he's terrified for Stormy, himself and Pico Mundo, because he knows that on Wednesday, August 15th, a savage, blood-soaked whirlwind of violence and murder will devastate the town. Today is August 14th, and Odd is far from sure he can stop the coming storm. I want to read this! All right, maybe I do like this author. Maybe that was just a stumble, because it's an old book. Maybe he just doesn't realize. Maybe I should send him an email to tell him that he made a grave mistake in here. Oh, wait, he didn't. Oh, I get it now. That took so long. I'm sorry. It's me. It's me. It's me. It's always me. Why did I think it was him? I think I get it now. I still need to talk about it now. Especially now. I think I get it. Oh my God, it's so stupid. It's the multiple POVs. I swear. It makes me just stutter and lose track of storylines. I don't like it. Just write 7 books of the same story. I'm fine with that. Actually, I'm not either. I don't know what to do. I need Bork to become a long-standing inside joke. This is giving me life. But I don't understand what's going on, Miles. Oh, no, that's the point, isn't it? Oh, no. Why do you always tease me in my own stream? Oh, Barry, you're joining? Oh, yes, go, JK. Go. We'll be back tomorrow, and we'll do some work. So you can join in the sprints and the power hour if you want. But for now, you go work. You have to. I want to read your book. Wait, what? You haven't what, Mortimer? Hey, Death Duck, how are you doing? The rave has arrived. You read Watchers? That's the one about a project, right? Yes, Barry, and I'm so confused. So, maybe you remember. Let's try to say this without spoiling it too much. So one of the characters gives something to one of the characters. And I feel like something was supposed to happen in that moment, and it didn't. And I thought that was wrong, but now I realize, now I'm further in the story, I couldn't have known at that point. So I'm not really that stupid. I'm a little bit stupid, but now I get it. Now I'm further in. I'm at page 120, so I've gotten more of those characters. But I thought, wait, this is stupid. Everyone knows about this, but I guess it's me. I'll put it in the book club box, Allie. That's a good idea, actually. I'll do that. Thank you. Hi, Aduk. Can't say long, but your question about Watcher. Did you read it? All will become apparent. I mean, I hope so, because if this leaves me hanging, I'm going to be very upset. I'm curiously invested in certain stories, but also some others for other reasons. So it's interesting. It's just a lot of POVs, and I'm not good at that in general. I would rather just stay in the head of one person, if at all possible. But, you know. I will keep going. There's no stopping me now, Doug. Really ought to make time to get into reading again. Honestly, really glad to be here. Lovely community. I am so glad you found your way here, Mortimer. We have a book club, so if you want, you can check out the book club channel in our Discord and see if there's something to your liking. You don't have to read the books of this month if there's nothing there that you like, because there's only 2 books for now. We're gonna grow it in future to 3 at first and see from there. But if you don't see anything that you like this month, you can just read the books for next month. The only thing that you would need to keep in mind is that maybe there won't be people that can talk about the book at the same time that you're reading it. So you'd have to be a little bit more patient about being able to talk about the spoilers and stuff. But you can join us and try. There's no pressure. And if you have questions, you can just let us know on Discord. I'm sure someone if not me, has the answer. And if you don't finish the book, that's okay too. I would be so happy if you just joined us and tried. Because that's the point. Just give it a go and see where it goes. Hi, Yoko. Yoko Toko. Yoko Toko. I like that. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Borked was someone's type of a broken. I forgot exactly. Oh, I didn't see that, Millis. Oh, I thought you were making fun of me. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna tell you. You'll see later in the book. Yeah, I'm gonna read later today. I do have to do some chores because like I said, I slept in, and I just barely woke up. And I have to do some chores still, and then I'm gonna take a nap, I think, and read more later tonight. Though it's a bit. Sometimes I'm a bit scared when I read this at night. I'd rather stay in one person's head. Yes, I would, Ali. Oh, that's okay, Einar. Sleep is more important than this stream will ever be. All right. I hope you have a good rest, and I'll see you when I see you. Take care of yourself, all right? I'll need dishes for book 1. Oh no. Really? Okay. Thank you so much for the heads up. Yeah. Have a nice rest, Einar. The current adventure I'm writing for D&D is not in a publishable format. It's more like a large collection of writings. But I did make a teaser video for when I release it that I dropped in the promo channel. Oh, thank you. Have a look after stream. I will, Barry. I will watch after stream and I'll let you know. Ooh, I like that. Thank you so much. And welcome, blah blah. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Sunday chores worse. Well, I have daily things that I do, horse. I have 2 pets, so I feel like it's my responsibility to keep their living environment clean, and they lose a lot of hair because they're cats, and I cuddle a lot with them, which makes them lose more hair. So I need to clean, I need to vacuum at the very least. I feel like it's okay, horse. I don't mind because it's for them, and I do feel better with a clean environment. Sometimes when I'm in pain, for example, I have an endometriosis attack and I'm not able to do the dishes and it just stacks up over a few days, it really messes with my brain. It's such a relief to be able to get rid of it again. It's true what they say about your environment. If you have a messy environment, your brain is going to be a bit messy too, and it's going to be hard to focus. Yeah, I don't mind, horse. There's still chores, but and another thing, if you do it long enough, which I've been doing this for years. If you do it long enough, it becomes a bit of a habit as well. So it's okay. Streaming dreams. Wait, what? Porky, what? No, I would not want that. I also would not want to see anyone else's dreams because dreams are messed up things. To me, at least. I don't dream unless I have a nightmare, so you don't know. Wait! I am autistic as well, horse, but and probably ADHD, but that's not confirmed. Hi, Venge. How are you doing? I'm doing a lot better. How was your weekend? I had a girlfriend who had endometriosis too, so first I know how destructively painful that is. Yeah. So okay, yeah. So you know exactly what I mean, Barry. And that sucks even more because you're in pain. It's not your fault. Your body is literally just attacking you. But it still messes with my brain if I'm not able to clean my house, my daily chores. But yeah, I'm on painkillers for that as we speak, Barry. My dreams are weird as food. Why is weird as food? What does that mean, Ellie? Can you explain? Yeah, no, I don't dream. It's a nightmare if I do dream, Ellis. The music has still been loud. It's just James Vincent McMurrow, who is very loud. I think he needs to be heard, and like he's valid. So I guess we'll just turn him down a little bit for now. House of Leaves. I love that book. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. And Saurav Sharma. Hello. Thank you so much for the follow. How are we doing? Fook? Not food. Wait, what? What's happening? Ellie, are you okay? I think she's talking about seafood. Are you talking about? Are you talking about what? 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 What is happening? I'm so confused. Hello, Sadly. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the follow. Hi, House of Leaves. Did you read the book? Is that why you have the username? Or not? Is that what the assumptions is about, Barry? Oh no. Oh, Greg, was the F word? What? Do you think? That would be a funny autocorrect. That's a funny autocorrect. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the follow. You did? I loved it. I lost my copy. I should get a new copy because I had the colored one. You have a black and white one and you have a colored one. Oops, that's cat food. Um, but I lost my copy. It's such a good book. It's such an experience. I loved it. I don't think I would want to read every book like that, but that one was nice. Okay, okay, go. Five seconds at the same time. Hang on. Ooh, that reminds me of MSN Times. It's a British. Is that so, Mortimer? Am I out of sync? The weather is really bad, so that's possible. That's possible that there's lag. There's still snow in the air and it's freezing. So still coming back from the Ardennes, where I would sink to my knee, up almost up to my knees in snow. This is nothing. So I'm a bit sad, but also it was worth it. Heckin' Random just gifted a sub to Funny Pies. Thank you so much. Why? Thank you. That's so sweet. Start the stream. It helps. Oh, okay. Or refresh. Yes, thank you, Code. Hi, how are you doing? Oh, okay. Sorry, Barry. I felt, uh, I don't know how to say it in English right now. Hi, Wire. Wi-Fi gets stuck in the snow. Like, actually? 60 centimeters of snow here. Heckin'! I'm so jealous. I don't. I just went to the Ardennes for the day, so I had some snow then. And I'm so happy I did because I can't remember. I don't think I've ever seen so much snow. So I was truly like just a kid on Christmas Day. We don't get that amount of snow in the Netherlands, and it's really sad. I'm not sure I'm saying it right, Millis. Every time I say it, my head is screaming at me. I think it's the Ardennes. It's funny watching you out of sync. You look like a bad Japanese dub. I am, Ellie. Don't give me away. No, no, don't give it away. Hi, Daniel. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the follow. You didn't get any snow here near Rotterdam. It sucked. I lived in Rotterdam, Barry, as a teenager. And yeah, it was very disappointing, the amount of snow that falls in there. And even worse, that it doesn't stay. It just doesn't stay. It's too warm in cities. So you need to go out. You need to go out, Barry. You need to go out into the country. Because there is still quite a bit of snow in some of the paddocks, out in the rural areas. Arctic? Oh, I loved it so much. I was so happy. And my fingers were freezing, but when I realized that they were freezing, I got so excited about being freezing from the cold that I just got hot or something. I don't know. I wasn't cold anymore. Not even my toes. It was amazing. Oh, I need to go back. It was beautiful. I'll see if I can post some pictures because I did make some pictures as well. I'll see if I can post them on Instagram later, if you want. You want to see? You want to see what I saw? You want where I was skipping around like a child? Nah, it wasn't that bad. It was mostly in my brain. I was very excited. I didn't get a berry. No, I didn't. I got my body temperature rose. Is that better? Wait, I forgot to answer. Someone asked me the names of the cats. It's I'm so sorry. See, I'm very slow. uh it's Vincent is my kitten. I got him after I lost Bo, which I'm not going to get into that story, but it's a quite beautiful story actually. How I got Winston, but not today. Another day. He's my orange kitten, and he's a terrorist sometimes, and it's not always great, but most of the time he's really sweet. He wants to cuddle, but he really doesn't know yet how to ask for it. He's too wild. He's a bit feral, even though he was fostered and he never had a day on the streets. He's just wild, and then I have Toulouse, which was my second cat, and she's a lady now. She's getting to be an old lady, and her name is Toulouse, which makes no sense if you've seen the Aristocats, because Toulouse is named after the rat kitten in the Aristocats, and now I have a tortoise shell female cat named Toulouse, and a red male cat named Winston, even though Winston was actually supposed to be named after Toulouse because he's the actual character. The thing is, after I saw the movie and a certain scene, I just wanted a cat named Toulouse, and Toulouse was first. So it's a bit confusing, but that's really my life. So no, it's not. I was actually running warm because my friend had actual cold hands, and I had warm hands. I wasn't actually cold. No, don't worry. I wasn't dying. No, wire. Shh. Don't. Quiet. Aristocats is my favorite kids movie. I watched it so many times as a kid. I loved it too, Millis. That's why that scene under the bridge where they lose Toulouse and they're going to lose. That's my favorite thing in the world. So even as a kid, I decided. I grew up with dogs, mind you. I decided if I get a cat, I'm gonna name it. It doesn't matter if it's a boy or a girl. I really don't care. I don't care what it looks like. It's gonna be named Toulouse. When I got Bo, she was already named, and she was 2. I got Toulouse when she was 6 months, and Winston is my very first kitten. I got him when he was just tiny, a tiny little menace because he has destroyed my house. Within 2 weeks, he had destroyed the cat tree, which I'd had for 2 years with 2 other cats. He is here for 2 weeks, and it's done. It's done. I used to get a new one. I'm actually thinking about just rewrapping it myself because that would be a lot cheaper, but we'll see. It's doable still, but the kitten is wild. Do I see Elizabeth? Hello, how are you doing? When I get cats, I'll definitely do the same thing. Maybe O'Malley or Duchess. Oh, yes, I love that. Actually, Bo really looked like Duchess, and she acted like Duchess. So it was really funny to have those two together, Toulouse and Bo. But I love O'Malley. I could have called him O'Malley, Winston. Oh, it would have been so good. It's yours, though, Melis. You have tips. What? Wait, Hagen, why are we battling polar bears versus penguins? I would choose Bear Grylls. Vange, did you see the clip of Bear Grylls getting stung by a bee and turning into Benedict Cumberbatch? If not, I highly recommend you look it up because it's really funny. Anyone, if you've never seen the Bear Grylls clip of him turning into Benedict Cumberbatch within a few minutes after being stung by a bee, please go see it and tell me what you think. Please, because it could be that it's just me that I think it's very funny, but I did show it to a few other people, and everyone is always like, wait, what? It's so funny. It's one of my favorite clips. I relinquish rights to the names Duchess and O'Malley. I will not be getting cats anytime soon. Oh, okay. Me neither, Melis. I mean, I live in a really small house, so it wouldn't be fair to get another cat. So we're in the same boat. We'll see. If and when I move, though, I would love to have another one. Really, another kitten. Wait, what? What do you mean, Rip Bear? What are you saying, Akin? I have an Oriental mixed boy named Solomon. Oh, that's a beautiful name. I love that. He's sleek, shiny, jet black with a white tipped tail and is a shy boy. Oh, he sounds so lovely. He doesn't meow, he taps your knee and waits. Oh no, I'm dying. Mortimer, do you have like a video of that? I would love to see that. I'll probably cry, especially today. I'm really wobbly. So sorry. I love that name as well. Who is eating bears? Vange, what are you saying? Hi, Jim. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the follow. I wonder why orange cats are so different in their personalities. Well, Blue, if you find out the answer, can you please share it with me? Because I really want to know too. I was so not prepared. I knew what I was getting into, sort of, but also I had no idea. I had no idea what was going to happen. No, I love him. I love him a lot. My mom just got a cat named George. Oh, that's a good name too. And he's the most dapper little gentleman. Can you show him in Discord? Do you want to show him? We have a Pets Please channel in there. So you can spam all you want, all the pets. There you cannot post too many pictures of pets in Pets Please. That's why there's a please in there. There's no other channel that has please in there. So go Wilden, all right? Hello, Mythical Croft. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the follow. We were talking about poles and a dude said Antarctica. Oh, okay. That's heckin' random. Was it a serious question though? Do you need an answer? I could think about it a little bit. Oh, you said that penguins don't live in the Arctic. They don't? Monkey, you can put book recommendations in with channel points. But if you want to know what I'm reading, this is where you can go. How are you doing today? They don't? Osta! Hey, how are you doing? Long time no see. Oh God, Mac is dying. Hold on. Thank you for the recommendation. How's it going? We've missed you. Oh, well, all right. How to Rule the World by André de Guyam? Guyam? Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that. You can put the recommendations in through channel points if you want. This way, I don't have to worry about losing them in chat or scrambling to write them down. They're just in the in Twitch, and I can look it up afterwards. What did I think about the subtle? Where did you go? Oh, here. Giving a fuck. A counterintuitive Rosalie living a good life. It was very helpful for me personally, Monkey, because I give a lot of fucks. So to me, it was very helpful. But also, if you've read a lot of books in that vein, you might find that you don't really get new information. It's more the mindset around the things that you find in books like this. It's really just a mindset, and it kind of rehashes it. But it's an interesting book, and I do recommend it to pretty much everyone. What about you, Monkey? Oh, polar bears don't live in Antarctica. They live where Longyearbyen is, right? The other pole. Why are you pissed off? Asta. Hello, Orpheus. How are you doing? Did you have a good weekend? Did I enjoy Ready Player One? I did. I actually did. Yeah. It did remind me a lot of Rabbits by Terry Miles that we read last year for the book club, but that didn't take away from the story for me. I liked it quite a lot, but I don't want to talk about it too much yet. because we're going to talk about it on the last Sunday of the month. I made notes. I didn't tab yet, but because I'm stupid. But I did underline a few things, and I do have some critique. But I give every book I read 5 stars unless I have a non-personal reason to do otherwise. This is a 5-star for me, but all books that I read are a 5-star. But yeah, if you wanna talk about Ready Player One, what date was that again? We're gonna talk about it in full with spoilers, so there'll be a warning in the title of stream. But I don't want to spoil without warning people so they can, leave. On the 23rd, we're going to talk about the book club books. And these are the book club books for January. Oh, wait, I'm in February. Thank you, Code. That is true. The 26th. Why was it on February? Freaking Google. But you can just go to Discord, and I made events, so stuff like this is rectified. The event is the actual information, so if what I say is not valid. So we'll talk about Ready Player One on the 26th of January. I cannot say any of these words. Did see a polar bear in Longyearbyen, to be fair. They do live there. I don't know if you know Cecilia Blom something on YouTube, but she lives there. She has lived there for a long time, and I watch her videos every once in a while when I long for cold, cold content. And she, if you live there and you go outside the town, you are supposed to bring a shotgun just in case you see a polar bear. So I know polar bears live there. Don't know about penguins. Okay, Frodo, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Yeah, I'm glad you found us. And I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye. Penguins are in the Arctic, the only continent that don't have ants. I love this. Really? Is this true, Ekin? Don't mess with me. If I don't know myself, I'll believe you. Gladnakke. Gladnakke? Come on. What are you doing? Hello, thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? The only continent that doesn't have ants. I don't want to talk about it because I will not make a mess. You don't make a mess, Asta. You're okay. I'm sorry you're feeling this way. But I'm really, really happy to see you, okay? There's a dog again. What the fuck is the guy doing? I'm so sorry. Where are you going, boy? Yeah, turn around. That's better. God dang, freaking neighbor. Ants can't make home in ice. I mean, makes sense, Venge, but still, I feel like ants are one of those insect kinds that are just everywhere, and I feel like they're kind of indestructible, almost. Is it just me? Yes, Magpie. Who let the dog out? It's actually a nice song. I feel like it has a good bop. It's a bop. That's how you say it, right? It's a bop. I don't know what the guy's doing. Should I see? Is he even in the garden? Hold on, let me see. He's shoveling gravel. All right. Good for him. Oh, that was a cat toy. Have I read The Secret History by Donna Tartt? Well, Orpheus, I kind of, that's one of my favorite books ever. I've read it so many times. It's one of my comfort books. One of those books I reach for when I don't know what to read, and I'm sad a little bit, and I need myself a little bit of A Secret History. Have you, Orpheus? It's a fact? Right? What? Like, if I don't know any better, I will believe you. You can. I'm so gullible. I'm so gullible. If I don't know any better, you tell me something that sounds plausible, I'll believe you. Yes, yes, Magpie. The dog has decided to take on some work because he keeps being left outside to wander and he doesn't know where to go. No, the guy. I don't know. But yeah, Secret History, one of my favorite books. I've read all her books, I think. She only has three, right? Or is there any news on any new books of hers? Wire says, I forgot to mention that I'm Ryan Reynolds. Well, that's good for you. And nice to meet you. How are you doing? How's your wife doing? It's not going very well with the whole Colleen Hoover book film thing, right? I wanted to review a recommendation which I just received. Yes, please. I mean, it has to be your thing because a lot of people complain about the moodiness, but I feel like that's the whole thing of the book. So what do you mean? But it does have to be your thing. So yes, please pick it up and let me know what you think. You don't have to like it, just so you know. If you don't like it, it's perfectly fine, and would maybe be more interesting to talk about it after that. But yeah, I love that book. I love Donna Tartt, and she's great. She's very fascinating. She doesn't do a lot. She hasn't done a lot of interviews in the past, and I don't think she does these days. But the ones that I've seen with her are just she's so fascinating, and she reminds me of um, what's her name? What's her name? Audrey Horne from Twin Peaks. Beautiful woman. Oh, bye, Venge. Have a nice day. I hope to see you soon. Thank you for dropping by. Ryan is a sweetheart, I can. Yeah. You're more of a Gosling fan, Magpie? I'm not surprised. I mean, it's Ryan Gosling. What are you gonna do if Ryan Gosling is standing in front of you? Come on, if I had to choose, I am a Gosling as well. No shame. Being trusting is a healthy trait. Just where to apply it. I don't believe you're gullible. Oh, Mortimer, you haven't seen nothing yet. I'm quite gullible. It's I do want to believe that people are telling the truth and that you're not messing with me. So, you know, I try, but it does lead to interesting situations sometimes. Yes, yes, Magpie. Audrey Horne, my God, that was just uncalled for, right? Her character, so uncalled for. Ready Player One much. Wait, what? Hello, Fubar. How are you doing? And Gusmb or Gus MP? What do you want me to do with your name? Hello, welcome. Thank you for the follows. What are you saying, Ekin? What you? Is this still about Ryan Gosling and Ryan Reynolds? How can anyone even dislike Ryan Gosling? I don't know, Horace. I don't know. Because of the book? Because of the book that is here? Your username is so appropriate, Heckin random. It's so appropriate. Or is it me? It's probably me. It's been proven to be me several times live on stream, so it's probably me. Yeah, I kind of regret not tapping this one because now I started. I kind of love it, and I have a lot of them. I ordered like one of those bags. Wait, I can show you. With all these different colors and opaque and pastel and it's like a strip like this. And I have like 10 of them in all different colors. It's just so not the same. And it's kind of addicting. I'm afraid this is going to be a problem. Does anyone tap their books? Because I do also underline, but sometimes I don't have a pen, and I do have these in my bag. now. So, or it's not necessarily worthy underlining, because I annotated a little bit and I underlined a few things here. Of course, I can't find anything right now. And I made brackets, and there's exclamation points, and like. So if I ever donate this, the person who's gonna read this is gonna be very confused, because the annotations make no sense, but they're parts that I want to focus on for a book club. I want to remember, and the several exclamation points, for example, are without lining, because it's just a whole page, for example. It's going to make no sense. It's going to be so confusing. So I might have to keep this just because of that. You liked it? Did you see the movie as well? Because I'm going to watch that ASAP. Maybe even tonight. I might even just start it tonight. Used to workbooks we used to work with in school. Really? I don't think I did that either. I did underline just in books for school, because I wasn't really attached to those. But I only started writing in books recently, I feel like. You make it a tab of the page to use as a bookmark? Mortimer, I'm too small, first off, and I'm not actually photogenic. It's video, it's fine. I can admit it's okay on video, but actual pictures, I'm not a fan. I don't like it. You just read the book, so we're gonna talk about it for a book club, Megan. And you're very welcome to join. Maybe you have something to add to the conversation, or maybe, I'm sure you have something to add to the conversation. I tap with the topic as a register for a faster lookup. Yeah, that's basically what these are for. But I don't know. I never thought about using it for the books that I'm reading. I'm also reading in a very new way, of course. For reading for a book club, I'm starting to get better at it, because the first few books that we were serious about the book club, I was really struggling to find my way. But it's going better now, and these are going to help. But it's a bit addicting, isn't it? I keep once I started, I kept going. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it ends. Oh no, Magpie, that's not my intention. I have to work on that this week. I couldn't last week. I tried so hard. There's a lot of things that I have to do still for the social media part, that I'm not good at. So when I was in pain, I didn't really try, I'll admit. I was planning on working on that the last week, but I didn't. So I'll do that this week during stream when we're focusing. But I'm not an influencer. I don't want to be. Please, Magpie, can we not? I'm just Jerry. Okay, is that okay? It's like with highlighting, you have to be careful not to make the whole page yellow. Yeah, but that's different. Underlining because of learning is easy. That comes easy to me. But underlining and making notes for a book club is really new to me, because I never really had people to talk to books to in the past. So I would just lose myself in the story, and now I have to kind of step on the brakes a little bit and remember that I'm doing this so I can ask questions and bring up topics, and maybe talk about the things that I didn't like about the story. And the secret history is actually in this stack right here. That's funny. So it's a whole different way of reading. I also read as a writer to see what I like about the style, choice of words, pacing, cadence. So maybe this is why I like to stay in books that only have one POV, because there's already a lot of readers in my head. Pretty sure I don't have anything to add, but it's an actual book. I mean, about the subject, I'm sure you have something to add to the conversation. Maybe once we're going, maybe something because I have one thing that I really want to talk about. I'm not going to do that right now, because we're going to do that when it's time to talk about both books. That I'm really curious about what you think. Because it could be me. It could be that I found a new pet peeve. It turns out that I have quite a lot of them. kind of wish that I didn't start counting, but I did. So I have a lot of, maybe it's a pet peeve, but we'll see. Oh my God, Mortimer, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome. You're officially a cupcake now. Thank you. That's so sweet. The last book I read is Matilda by Roald. That's a long time ago. But that's such a good book, Ekin. Also, a goat, a drum, and a snake fell off a cliff. But what? Are you teasing me again, Barry? Roald Dahl, yeah, is the author of Matilda, right? Oh no, I second guess myself always. I need more water. Yeah, Roald Dahl. Big friendly. What was the last word? He wrote a lot of good children's books, and just so you know, a lot of children's books, especially older children's books, right before young adult, can be really, really helpful as an adult to reread them and see the messages that you got back then that you didn't really realize that were in there. So I don't mind. Giant, that's the word. I'm doing great today. Giant. I forgot where I was going. What was I saying? I don't know. Never mind. Giant. Giants. Oh, right. Children's books. Children's books. Okay, I mean, they're for children, yes, but you can read them as an adult and still have a good time. Because Holes is actually a children's book. It's not necessarily a teen book. Well, maybe a teen or a children's book. I'm not sure what age bracket this is in, but it's not young adult, that's for sure. I read this because it was a suggestion, one of the viewer suggestions, and I loved it. And this is one of the books that I now can recommend to people who haven't read a long time, because that's another thing. If you haven't read for a long time, or you actually stopped reading after school, then your level of reading is maybe not right to pick up like a huge 300-page book. Maybe it's better to start with something that would be considered a children's book, but who the frick cares about what people call it, like Holes, and get back into it and fall back in love with actual reading, not learning, because learning and reading are two different things, but they don't say that in school, do they? Diekman? Hello, thank you so much for the follow. So yeah, I loved that the Holes by Louis Sachar was a recommendation from a viewer. It's one of my favorite books of last year, actually. And it's a children's book. All I read was Goosebumps and technical manuals as a child. You read technical manuals? I love that, Ors. And I did read Goosebumps as well, but I don't know why, because they scared the crap out of me. And they actually gave me a very, very intense fear of dark water. I'm so scared of dark water. My favorite book is still The Little Prince. I haven't read it yet, Code. It's coming. It's coming. Why orange cats are... I was in the middle of telling that why orange cats are the best. Good morning, Av. They are the best because they're wild, but also the worst because they're wild. But I love my little orange kitten, so don't you worry. How are you doing, Av? Did you have a good weekend? Hi, Lynn. How are you doing? Happy Sunday. I just drink. I'm a big friendly giant. Are you, Hacken? I believe you. I love that. All right. I need to pee. Can I pee, please? And I also need to get more water. But I need to pee for a second. So I'm so sorry for those who just came in. But I'm gonna take a 10-minute break, and then I'll be back. I have to pee. Yeah. Maybe I'll make some tea actually, because my voice is hurting. Magpie. It is, Horse. Well, okay. We will talk about this in future. We weren't talking about it, but we will talk about this in future. Yeah. I'll be back in 10. Go have a stretch as well. Get something to drink. Maybe a little snack. Go pee. do what you need to do. And I'll be right back. All right? And behave, okay? I see you. I should have run ads. I'm sorry. They're going to start soon. It's okay. We'll just sit in silence for a second and think about the mistakes we made. Hello, I'm back a bit sooner. Hope that's okay. I can leave if you want for another 3 minutes. How's it going? Are you gambling? I love it. Don't gamble, people. Only in Twitch chat, because don't gamble with money. Don't do it. Here, see, that's why Horse lost every single one of their 185 points. There you go. Now you're broke. Now what? I had a wonderful PE Magpie. Did you? Hello, Jared. Do I need to add the 08 for some reason? Hello. Thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? And I made some tea. Oh, and there's the ads. I should have ran them. I'm so sorry. See, I'm not the smartest. I keep telling you. All right. So this week, what am I going to do this week? Because tomorrow, in case you're new, oh, I shouldn't talk about it. I'm going to talk about it anyway. I'm sorry. I thought about it. Okay, pin. I'm not going to talk about it tomorrow. Let's talk about Winston. Winston wants to cuddle a lot. He wants attention, but he's a boy, and I feel like this is just a boy thing, and he doesn't know how. So he gets a bit aggressive about it, but he means well. And he cuddles every morning and every night. But just during the day, if he feels like he's being neglected, which he isn't at all. But he'll just start dragging blankets through the house, for example. It's really cute as well. So it's not very effective, but he'll get there. He'll get there. I gambled all my points once and won. That 100% success rate tells me I should continue. Exactly, Millis. I know. Oh no. Millis went all in and won 1,060 points. Oh no. See, this is why gambling is bad, people. This is a good example of why gambling is bad. We are seeing both sides now. Logic for the win. Right, we're back. Hello, welcome back. I started talking about tomorrow when I said I shouldn't talk about important things, so I'll start again because I stopped myself. Never gamble with money, only emotions. You know what, Len? Yes. Let's make that a motto. Don't gamble with money, just gamble with emotions. Hi, Felix. That's an amazing collection, question mark. Is it? I mean, I feel like it is because it's the physical books that I read last year, excluding an ebook and audiobooks. So I feel like it's quite a good collection. What do you read, Felix? So in case you're new here, you're so very welcome and very glad as you find your way here. We have a book club for one, but what we normally do is, that's amazing, Felix. I'm so proud of you. You read 15 books. That's a lot of books. That's great. Do you want to join our book club? And thank you for the follow. During the week, from Monday to Wednesday, we have we do kind of a co-working stream. We work on our tasks, or maybe a hobby, or you can work out. You can do whatever you want or need, which includes breathing and staying alive, if that is all you can do on that given day. And you're just welcome to stay in chat and keep each other company. Maybe feel a little better after. But we have sprints, focus sprints for 30 minutes and focus hours. Power hours, we call them. And we just do shit. We get shit done on good days, on bad days. And this is Discord for the book club. We have a book club channel. So make your way there. If you have any questions, please let me know. Or just let us know. Someone will have an answer. So yeah, that's what we do on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. On Tuesdays, I read, and the other days, I just work on stuff. Currently, I'm mostly working on stream stuff, because stream is taking me places I never thought I would go, and it's very important to me. This is very important to me. You are very important to me, because if you've missed it, this is kind of my therapy as well, aside from being a very, very enjoyable part of my week. The timing, we read two, you have the choice to read a book of two that is viewer submitted a month. But if there's something in the next month that you want to read, and not really something you want to read in this month, you're very welcome to just read anything that's available at this point. But if you do want to read ahead, the only thing is that you'll have to be a little bit patient when it comes to talking about the books with other people. Shogun, and no, the TV is amazing. I think that's actually in the submission box, Wire. I feel like I added that really recently. Oh, it's a bit hot. Yes, it is. It is. So it might get pulled. It might get pulled for March. Who knows, Wire? You didn't read the book? Or I can make time. I will. I actually work in a convenience store after university. Oh, so you're a busy guy. I don't know if you're a guy, but it's like, figure of speech. You're so welcome to join. I love that more people are joining. And if you have any recommendations, you can put them in through channel points. And I'll put them in this box that I have behind me. And at the beginning of the month, we pull two books for now, but we're going to add another option further down the line in the year. So we have more choice, because two is only two, But yeah, I put the submissions in this box. And we pull two that we'll read for the month ahead. So you have time to get your hands on a copy, or read ahead if you need more time or want more time, or you're just busy. For whatever reason, the only really rules that there are is that put your spoilers behind the spoiler tag thingy, and be nice. I think, and otherwise you have to do what feels right for you. And there are no stupid questions. You are a guy. I mean, I kind of assume, but I don't want to assume, but it happens. Felix. I don't really know a girl that is named Felix. That doesn't even have to be your name, but it doesn't matter. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. I read pretty much anything, Felix. Really. I will read pretty much anything. If only because I'm a writer, and I can always pull something from a book. And Teek and Tera, hello. How are you doing? Also, Felix, thank you for the follow. Welcome. And we have a Foski, an Angband, a Karen Marie. Hello, thank you so much for the follows. How are you doing? I mostly read philosophical, political, detective, though thought-provoking most. I tend to gravitate towards heavier subjects as well, which is why the book club has been so amazing, because last year, even when it wasn't like actually a book club yet, it was more like, for me, I wanted more recommendations. It has opened up a few genres that I never would have considered before. So I love the book club, personally. And it's been great to see it grow slowly but surely. I love it here too, Horse. I hope you had a good weekend, Antique. So what do you get when you cross a chicken with a fox? Barry, I don't know. Hi, Circus. How are you doing? A fox? What do you mean? Oh, God. I know what you mean. Barry! You didn't. What is that? That's not a joke for the chicken. Aw. You finished Kafka recently. What by Kafka? I love Kafka. Oh, is that a response to philosophy? All right. I love Kafka, and I love Russian authors, but when it comes to book club submissions, there are a few rules. So preferably, it's not on my TBR yet, because the whole point at the beginning, especially, was that the submission box holds books that I have never heard of, because I would love to hear about more smaller writers, local writers in your country, for example, and pray that we can. The books have readily available still, like on Amazon. Amazon is not great, but also when it comes to books, it's kind of great. So not on my TBR yet, so it's something I haven't heard of before. Not already submitted. if you do accidentally submit something that has already been submitted, I'll just put you next to the submission together with the other person who submitted it. There's a lot of tractors coming by. Hold on. Why? Where are you going? What's happening? Right? And the last rule was... I don't remember. Ooh, I still have to read that one, Felix. Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis. I can't speak. Oh. How did you like it? My day is going okay, Circus. What about yours? I was gifted the master and his margarita, but I haven't touched it. Why haven't you touched it, horse? What's keeping you back? Hong Kong from my country received the Nobel Prize. Really? Oh, I want to copy this. Not everything. Jeez. I read The Master and Margarita as well. Did you too, Magpie? I loved it. It was great. It was very chaotic. It was just such a trip. It's a good book. Why won't you read it? It is a bit intense. I'll admit it's a bit intense. Especially if you're not a particularly strong reader, it might be a bit of a struggle to get through. But if you do, it's very rewarding, I feel like. I have a recommendation. I'll do so appropriately. Thank you, Mortimer. I'm curious. Why, thank you, gamer. I guess. How are you doing? I want to know. I probably butchered her name as well. I'm so sorry. Han Kang? The 53-year-old. 53-year-old. Damn, girl. You go get him. Who also became the first Asian woman author to win a Nobel, was chosen for her intense poetic prose that confronts historical dramas and exposes the fragility of human life, the Swedish Academy said last week. Wow, thank you for sharing that with me. Hold on. I think I said hang, did I? Yeah, I did, because I typed it. Oh, she wrote The Vegetarian! Oh, I know of this person. Greek lessons was already on my TBR. Thank you so much. You read Murakami? I did, Felix. Even though he's a bit controversial, isn't he? I did read Gomez and Dostoevsky as well. Not everything, but I read some of them. I think we have a bit of the same taste, Felix. But again, that's why I kind of love the book club so much, because it has been exposing me to books that I just never would have picked up on my own, and it's been great. It's making me very happy. Clearly. Tanush? Hello, is that how I pronounce your name? If not, please correct me. Hello, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Did I read Murakami this year? Last year? Because I did have a moment where I read... I think it's already 2 years. I need to get on that this year. I don't think I read any of his last... I didn't! That's blasphemous. That's blasphemous. I haven't read Agatha Christie either. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. But I think Murder on the Oriental Express is in the viewer submission box. Did you read that one, Felix? Hi, Grassy. What are we talking about? We're talking about books. Do you read? How are you doing today? I hope you're having a good weekend. Hello, Silver Starship and Go Track. Go Track? Oh no. Please tell me what to do with your name. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follows. I hope you're okay. A book filled corner makes an attractive background. Actually, it wasn't supposed to be here anymore, but I have a very small house. This was next to my bed before it got here. This is everything I read last year, and I had gathered all these books in one place, but then I wanted to stream what I read last year, and the place where they were holds all the books that I have yet to read yet, which is also, it's a lot more books than I thought it would be. So there's no room for them anymore there. I don't know where else to put them. I I don't have room. So I'm afraid that's why they're here to stay for now, at least. I'm afraid that I'm not going to get a solution anytime soon because it's been working like this. This is unstable, so it keeps Winston from getting up on the fridge, and the stuff in front of it as well. But yeah, it wasn't supposed to be here. But I love that it's apparently helping people find stream because that's amazing and kind of the point maybe. Oh, Felix, that's my shame. Shakespeare is my shame. I cannot read Shakespeare. I tried so many times. And that's why I read Hamlet, because I thought that might motivate me to read Hamlet, but it didn't. It just didn't. Do you have any tips on? Well, I actually have one that I wanted to follow up on during Christmas, but I lost my grandpa at the beginning of December, so I really wasn't feeling like watching any Shakespeare. But I was supposed to watch some during Christmas, and I kind of forgot. You do read, Gracie. Yay! From Stephen King, what are you reading? I read a few of his books. I'm not exactly a fan of all his stuff, but I read The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon at a young age, and I fell in love with that story. And recently I listened to Fairy Tale? Is it Fairy Tale? Meh. I felt meh about that one. What about you, Gracie? Octoleptical, hello, how are you doing? I love your name. Amongst these, which one is worth reading? Actually, they're over here. If you want to read something, I would choose either The Bee Sting by Paul Murray or Prophet Song by Paul Lynch. But if you're prone to being triggered, please look up the trigger warnings on the story graph. I recommend the story graph because that one is user generated and very extensive, especially for popular books or recent books. If the book is a little bit more niche, it might be harder to find trigger warnings, but please do if this is something that, if there's something in your life that needs to be considered, because these are very heavy, but these are my a few of the favorite books that I read last year, The Bee Sting and Prophet Song, but they're not light reading, they're literature, really. So think about it. If it's not your cup of tea, that's fine. Just a few more and you can build a new house. Just a few, Lynn. I'm working on it. Trust me. You turned into the stream after seeing the stack of books. Really? We already have a code though. Can I call you Trek? Is that okay? Or do you want to be called something else? Please let me know. So I should just keep them here? It's working? I mean, I don't mind. It's kind of cute. I just miss Eleanor. I used to have a creepy fake painting in this corner, whom I called, or we called Eleanor, because she scared the crap out of me. I volunteer at a store that sells weird stuff and antiques and secondhand stuff, just everything. And I found her there, and I thought she was lovely until I had her in my home, and it got dark, and she scared me. So she needed to have a name. But if this is cozy, I mean, it's kind of like on brand, isn't it? What they say. We'll leave it. If you like it, we'll leave it. Merchant of Venice, Tempest, Othello, Macbeth, As You Like It, The King Lear, The Winter's Tale, Hamlet, Twelfth Night. Oh, A Midsummer Night's Dream is the most. You know, the thing is, I actually have a lot of copies. Right here, Macbeth and A Midsummer Night's Dream is currently holding up this stack that usually holds the timer for the focus sprints and the power hours. And Hamlet is over there. And I might even have a few more, but I just can't. I tried. I'm telling you. I don't know. The smaller a book, the more trouble I have starting it. I feel like it's probably because I don't like endings. And if it's a short book, the ending is far too close. Sapinauer? Thank you so much for the follow. Hello. And Octoleptical. Hello. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Yes, George Orwell. Great writer. Hi, Davina. Hi, Betty Yoy. Thank you so much for the follows. Welcome. Me too, Felix. That's probably the best way. Just marry my books. Maybe then the insurance company will think they're worth something because apparently books aren't insured, which is heartbreaking. But I need to look into that because I feel like that can't be right. That can't be right. I think they just didn't want to talk to me. Two candles near so many books is also freaking me out. Oh, Trek, don't you worry. They're fake. They're fake. They're plastic. They're not real. I'm sorry. You're okay. Thank you for the gift sale code. That's so sweet. There you go, Felix. You're an official cupcake now. The background is gorgeous, and the scented candles with the vase are stunning. They are scented, yes. Usually I have fresh flowers though, but they went wild with the Christmas stuff this year. There were just no actual, just normal flowers anywhere. So it's been a bit barren, I feel like, but we'll get back to it. I think maybe next week I can have some fresh flowers again because I miss it. I used to have fresh flowers always, always. I don't know. Code give you a sep, Felix. Super sweet. I'm so happy that people who love books. I mean, it makes sense. I didn't really think about that, but yeah, maybe if I want to attract more people who read, then maybe I should just keep them. Right, decision made. I mean, I already admitted that it's probably not going anywhere, just because I don't know where to put them. But maybe this is where they belong. But they belong. Well, thank you for that. I didn't know. Which your favorite Pokemon? Final? Jigglypuff. I'm going for Jigglypuff. What's yours? I just use my time reading instead of scrolling my phone. Same, Felix. Same. Like everywhere, anywhere. No matter what I'm doing, if I have a minute, I will read. I will read. That's not a threat. It's just a warning. Toolbox Ben, hello. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Welcome. But yeah, I always have a book or three with me. I'm going to start Against Empathy. Either later today or tomorrow. I think this is going to be an interesting one. It was gifted. I don't know from who, from the top of my head, because it wasn't I'm the Fixer. Pretty much all the other books were, but this one wasn't. I'm not sure. Does anyone remember who gifted this? I have it in my Excel, but I don't want to pull it up right now. My screen time is about 2 hours. Well, mine is a bit more, Felix, because I never lock my phone. I don't really leave my house unless I'm going to volunteer. So, yeah, I just don't lock my phone. It's not really smart because it also means that I don't always get my notifications. I don't know. I'm lazy like that. I don't want to type it. It's stupid, but yeah. Great choice. Mine is Raichu, as I've always wanted a fourth mouse with a sparkling personality. I love the way you describe that, Vinyl. That's a great choice as well. What do you mean, Magpie? Oh. Are you okay, Toulouse? Jeez. Should I put it... Hold on. Let me put it a little bit further away, because when I'm streaming, it's a bit in the way, isn't it? Yeah. There you go. What are you talking about, Magpie? Did I offend you in some way? If I did, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. What kind of literature I write? I don't know how to describe. Just life. Life, sad, depressed. Probably a little bit double tired because I love rain. I love rain. So, not very uplifting. Pretty much the same as my story graph mood suggestion and history suggests. You don't use social media. I didn't for over a decade, Felix. I didn't use social media for over a decade, but I am starting to get back into it for stream mostly. I'm not good at it. I don't think about sharing things I do or think, but I wanna do it for stream. so there's more ways to talk about books and things that we're doing and keep an eye on each other, you know. And I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also very scared because I wasn't on social media actively myself for over a decade, so I don't know what I'm doing. Please allow me to make mistakes while I get back to it, because I was only on social media for a little bit in the beginning, and then it got too busy. Hello, a lot of W's. Thank you so much for the follow. Has a D lights and in Dodd we trust. In Dodd we trust. Who's Dodd? Hello. Thank you so much for the follows. Welcome. I am an author, but I'm not a published author. I am a published writer because I used to write for other people. I was a ghostwriter, and I did subscription. You're gonna fall right through that basket one day, Winston. Oh God. And I'm actually currently working on a book for myself, really, because I used to be scared of putting my own name under the things I wrote. That's why I started ghostwriting. But I have a story that I'm working on, but at the moment, it's a bit busy, so it's on the back burner. But it doesn't matter because this lady got a Nobel Prize for writing when she was 53. There's still hope. I'm not grandma yet, so. The universe wants to know when you pick your nose. What? Blue. Does it? I don't think it does. It does want to know. I don't think anyone wants to know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to start this one. Did I say writing? I meant reading. If I said writing, I just saw a kid stand on a piece of ice that's not thick enough, and I worried a little bit, but he's backing off. I'm also going to continue Watchers, because I want to know what's going on. What is going on here? What is this? But I do think I like this author. The one critique that I had has been obliterated. I didn't realize what was going on at the time yet. But yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to find out what is happening. This is another thing I never would have picked up. I worked at the library, and he has a lot of books. I know this because he was very popular. He still is. But I never felt the desire or a need to pick any of his books up. So again, book club, making my world bigger. I have been writing ever since I could write, Felix. It's something that just came naturally to me. I'm sure you will get one by 60. Let's hope so, Felix. I hope so. No, I don't, actually. I've never, ever in my life thought about winning a Nobel Prize. Never. Wouldn't that be weird? That would be weird. No, I don't think I want that. That's a lot of attention. And I don't... It sounds weird for a streamer, but I don't think I would like that amount of attention. I think it would stress me out a little bit. What's that kid doing? All right. I'm going to wrap it up, people. It's been lovely. Thank you so much for being here. All of you. New, old, everything in between. Not literally, because age is just a number. We're as old as we behave. I will be back. You're waiting for your Hannibal fanfic to get a nomination? Share it, Magpie, and we'll see. Oh, I'm sorry, our History Gamer Live. I am just closing off. Hello, how are you doing, though? Goons wrote a book called Whispers that I read many decades ago. I still trace members of the book when I hear certain noises. Oh my god. He will do that. I have a story or two about this book already. You can ask questions, Felix, but you would either have to do that on Discord or tomorrow, because I'm going to close off. I need to go do my chores and, you know, do adulting things for a second. But I'll be back tomorrow. It's been lovely to meet you, all the new people that have joined us today. Hi, Snackfang. Thank you so much for the follow. Look at the schedule here on Twitch to see what it means to you when I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Because I don't know what time zone you are, and I can't give you all the times. I'm sorry. I would love to, but I can't. And tomorrow we're going to focus. So get ready, all right? Hey, Greg Allen. Thank you so much for the follow. again, thank you so much for being here today. It's these the things you say, the stories you have. I love it so much. It makes me so happy. So take care of yourself. Drink water. And I'll see you when I see you, okay? I love you. And goodbye.